What is up, everybody? My name is Cannon. Thanks so much for clicking on the video. A lot of you guys already know me. You know, I told all my friends to subscribe, but you know, maybe one of these days I'll make it big and people want to see my first video, hopefully. But we'll see. I have a lot of faith in myself. I've always wanted to, you know, make content. It goes all the way back to whenever I was like 8 years old, filming on my clarinet stand. I would set it up in front of the TV, have my mom's iPad and play Minecraft. And then a little bit later I got into 2K, bought all the things I needed in Elgato, all that stuff, and I was filming 2K videos for a little bit. But for the past 5 years, my true passion has really been in fitness. I've been on and off occasionally. Every single time I come back stronger and I learn more. I have a 2-year-old daughter who has literally changed my life so much. I want to be the best version of myself, and just to make her life easier and better. Look up to me, be like, yeah, dad is healthy. He cares about himself and he cares about me, so I want to be like that. But that's a really big driving factor, and me wanting to be successful not only in the gym but in life in general. Another thing I got going on is I go to college and I work part-time. I work at a warehouse. That's actually the next time you'll see me is whenever I'm waking up to go to that job. Tomorrow I'm gonna show y'all what I eat, how I train. I switch between push-pull legs and the Arnold split. If you don't know, the Arnold split is basically chest and back one day, then you do arms the next day, so shoulders, triceps, biceps, and then the last day you do legs and abs. I just go back and forth week to week. Keeps me honest, keeps me consistent, and it's really fun. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta figure out how to edit this, because this is my first time ever filming or editing. Not really my first time filming, because I used to film with my exes, but they made me delete the videos. But, you know, it is what it is. As you guys saw this morning, I woke up at 225.8. Not too bad at all. 14.3% body fat. I'm trying to lower that. I don't really know how accurate that is, but you know, whatever. My metabolic age is 22. I'm 21, so not too bad. As you can see, my trends, I got up to about 235. Like I said last night, I kind of just maintained around 230. So at one point I was actually 239. Damn, I was a little thick boy in July. I wasn't even bulking. I have a confession. I forgot my Apple Watch at the house, but it's okay. I just set up on my phone the little step counter. I guess it's been tracking already. So right now, 454 steps, and it's gonna count my steps today. Obviously you won't get my heart rate, it won't be super accurate, but I'm a forgetful guy, I guess. I know exactly where it is. It's on the nightstand on the charger, but you know. And I'm actually gonna go hit a workout with my friend Tyler right after work. I am gonna be fasted, so I got some Skittles for right before the workout. Hopefully I'll get a good pump. I don't really suggest fasting until 3:15, which is probably whenever I'm gonna work out. Basically eat 220 grams of protein from like 5 to 10 or 11. So today is back and chest, so super excited. Probably gonna see how I'm feeling on 3:15 today. Try and hit it for 3, we'll see. I did take 4 months off the gym. I forgot to mention this. I was in a relationship and I kind of lost my priorities and stopped going to the gym for a long time. So I'm still building my strength back up. I didn't really lose a lot of size, but I definitely lost a lot of strength. So I'm gonna see how 3:15 is feeling today. Got the wrist wraps on deck, got the hoodie, a little pump cover, but let's see how I'm looking right now. All right. Hopefully nobody saw that. I'm at work right now. New gym, getting the day pass, gonna be sick. Super excited. Seen clips of people at this gym. Looks amazing. On my break now. Currently 6,479 steps. Little sad story for you guys. I was opening up my car door. This fell on the ground and I'm about to open it. Let's see if I get sprayed. Wouldn't be the first time. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. These are calling my name right now. I got 2 hours and 15 minutes left today. I got off at 2:15. So I cannot eat these even though I want them so bad. I just got out of work. I worked a new area today called BioBox. Basically it's a 24-degree room. It was bad, but now it's time for your body. Here with my guy Tyler. He's giving me a little edit. I'm just gonna do a couple warm-up sets with the bench, try and go up to 315. We'll see how it feels. And then yeah, y'all see that next. So let's get it.
circle.
Let's say thank you to Tyler in the comments. He's gonna kill it, I already know. Got some really good shots. So the next time you guys see me, I'll go home and I'll show you guys my meal. I'm gonna miss my anabolic window. That was a joke. In reality, you don't have to rush home. You don't have to bring a tub of protein powder to the gym. That's what I used to do. I used to bring a tub, and as soon as I was done with my workout, I would run to the locker room, fill up my blender bottle with protein, and I would just chug it. But in reality, you don't have to do that. Your anabolic window is actually kind of a myth. You have up to 2 hours afterwards, so you don't have to rush home. You don't have to do any of that. As long as you have a little bit of protein in your body, you will not metabolize its muscle until hours after like fasts. I'm gonna show you guys what I eat. Probably talk about my journey thus far a little bit and put some overlays of pictures of, you know, me whenever I was younger and things I've done wrong, things I've done right. So the next thing you see will probably be me beating my meat. A tablespoon of olive oil. It's getting really hot, so I should probably put the chicken in. Ooh, sizzle, sizzle. So I put some onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and some salt on it, and some seasoned salt. You get a nice char on it, you know, and then I'm gonna make some cauliflower rice in the microwave, and then some soy sauce and a couple of eggs. Really good stir fry, really low calorie. This was 6 ounces of chicken breast. I forgot to show you guys. I got 4 eggs, pour in a hefty amount of soy sauce, because, you know, I'm not a lefty, sorry ladies. You know you're doing it right whenever you have brown eggs. They don't look very appetizing, but they're pretty good. Just don't look at them for too long or else you might not want to eat anymore. Alright, so I chop this up with my spatula, and then I'll put the cauliflower rice in whenever that's done in the microwave so that I can get all that like chicken, whatever the hell. And then I will insert the eggs, and then I'll let it sit for like 5 minutes, and then we'll be all good. Just gonna give it a nice stir, and then I'm gonna cover it. And like I said, 5 minutes, and then we'll be all good to go. First real meal of the day. Let's get into a little bit of where I started, where I'm at, and things I want to improve on. I was 14, 15. My mom and her friend had a New Year's resolution to get in shape, you know, as all of us normally do. At the time, I've always been tall, lanky, but underneath my clothes, I had a lot of fat. So I'm what people call skinny fat. I developed gynecomastia whenever I was going through puberty at 13. So I would wear really big shirts to try and hide that. And the only thing I was focused on was gotta get rid of my man boobs, right? So went into Planet Fitness, got on the Smith machine. I was just pressing, man, just bench pressing, doing cable flies, doing everything I could every single day, in and out, like push-ups, all of that. Over time, I realized that my chest was just getting bigger. Nothing else. So it was even worse. And I'll put up a picture right now of how I looked at the time. I kind of wanted to give up on the gym, but then I realized I need to focus on other body parts, and maybe it'll end up making my body come together more, rather than just having like a really big chest and, you know, gyno. Over the next couple months, whenever I was 14, 15 years old, I really looked into it, and my mom started the low carb diet, so I did too. I started keto, and I actually did keto for a very long time. I did it for about 2 years, almost 3. And yeah, I lost a lot of weight, but I wasn't tracking, I wasn't doing any of that, and I definitely was not eating enough. I wasn't intentionally starving myself, but if I was hungry, I wasn't going to eat. So I put up a picture of me at 17 years old and how I looked. That was about 2.5 years after I started the keto diet. I was still going to the gym all the time. I was playing basketball. At that point, I was just a really skinny guy. And I mean, I had some muscle, but my goal was always to get bigger and fill out my frame. Senior year, I played basketball the first 3-4 months of the school year, and my coach at the time, hope you're watching this, you're an asshole, wasn't feeling it, so I quit. I turned in all my stuff, and I said I'm going to focus on the gym. And ever since then, I've just been really dedicated to it. I noticed a lot of size. I noticed a lot of strength improvements. I've always been a really strong dude. I remember us maxing out freshman year in basketball, and my bench max was 155, and I had never bench pressed before. So I've always been a pretty strong guy. I've always looked pretty lean, but at one point, as you guys saw, I was definitely getting a little chubby. I was never fat, but whenever you see your body get bigger and you don't want it to, you automatically feel like you're very overweight. So I've always struggled with body dysmorphia, and getting in the gym really helped with that. And over the past 2 years, I've learned so much. Initially, from the point whenever I was 14, 15 to about, honestly, 19, I neglected my rear delts. I neglected the long head of my tricep. I neglected my upper chest. Pretty much I was just doing decline bench press, regular bench press, tricep cable pull downs, regular shoulder raises, you know, just the basic stuff. And I never really focused on the accessory movements. And the past 2 years I do have a really bad back. I neglected legs for way too long. I just started doing them last year. And you can definitely tell, you know, I played basketball, so I was kind of just tired of doing legs. My calves are amazing. My calves are, like, if you just saw my calves, you would think my quads were massive, but my quads are tiny. So that's probably my biggest insecurity right now. But, you know, nothing hard work can't fix. I've always been, you know, eating really healthy. And whenever I was younger, I would eat healthy, but I would just eat too much healthy food. Like, I wasn't eating for volume. I was just eating healthy food, and you know, like avocados, peanut butter, you know, those are healthy foods, but if you're trying to lose weight, they're not going to help you. I just hope I can inspire people, and they can realize that you can eat what you want. You can eat good food. Like right now, I'm having a really good stir fry that is getting cold. I don't like talking while I'm eating. I'm going to have to get better at that. You know, you are able to, you know, indulge occasionally, and I still go out and I have donuts on New Year's Eve. I went and I had a Big Mac, and I had some chicken nuggets from McDonald's, and I lost weight the next day, you know. So it's not impossible. You just have to, you know, be consistent. Consistency is key. Right now I'm currently at about 96 grams of protein, 970 calories I think it said. I like to get 1 gram of protein per 100 calories, so normally I'm at like 2,800, so I want to get 280. Today's probably gonna be a little bit lower because I had to push my first real meal a little bit further back in the day. Like right now it's 4:30, so yeah, I'm gonna get this down, probably have a little snack, and then I'll have dinner. So I'll show y'all that. So final meal of the day, as you guys saw, it looks like a keto meal. I am not on keto. A little bit behind on my calories today. Current time, 9:14 p.m. I am at 2,214 calories, 202 grams of protein, 112 grams of net carbs. This tracks net carbs for some reason. But 96.8 grams of fat. I like to keep my fat around that range just because it makes me feel the best with my hormones and stuff. I like to get over 75 grams of fat and over 225 grams of protein, so I'm probably going to have another Fairlife shake just because I got to eating really late today, as you guys saw. So for the day, I'm sitting pretty. Still got to take a shower. I lied to you guys and I'm not going to sleep. I just had a really good thought. So we have this. Let me show you. Ice cream right here in the freezer. See it, 170 calories, whatever. What I'm going to do to mix that with a Fairlife protein shake, that's 170 calories. A Fairlife is 150, so I'll be at 320. Okay, 33 grams of protein because that has 3. Fairlife has 30, right? That puts me above my 225 minimum. It's not, you don't have to cut out all bad foods as long as you are under your basal metabolic rate, BMR. It's how many calories you burn in a day. I know for my body, I maintain at about 2,800 to 3,000 calories. Okay, so I'll still be under. I'll be at 2,600. So I can still have ice cream. I can still have donuts. Just gotta limit them. So you don't have to cut out all bad food. You don't have to eat boring chicken breast and rice and broccoli. I mean, I know I had chicken breast and cauliflower rice tonight, which doesn't seem too appealing to a lot of you guys, but I made it taste like a stir fry. I seasoned it well. I put soy sauce in it. It was amazing. I put eggs in it. It may not have tasted as good, but I had a good time. It's really good for bulking. If you want to cut, you have to limit yourself to the 85 grams of ice cream, which I know is going to be a lot less than what I would hope, but hey, you can't win them all. Look at how depressing this is. So I did 87 grams, so 2 grams more than what I was supposed to. Bro, are you? That's all I get, man? 80? 11 and a half fluid ounces. We're going to put that to the test. They gave me extra. Fairlife is feeling generous, not to their cows, but to me, look. 12.1. Might want to use 2 scoops of ice cream, but I don't have the calories for that right now. I mean, I'm at 25.54, I think, so I could, but I don't want all my calories to come from ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather just not eat the ice cream. Give this a try. 33 grams of protein, 320 calories. It does get my rule of 1 gram per 100 calories. So, hey, I'm gonna have to do this again, but I have to limit myself to 85 grams of ice cream, which is gonna be very tough, but it's my nighttime routine. These are the supplements that I take. I got 2 sand pills, ashwagandha to be exact. Take 2 fish oils. It's just the serving size, 2 of them. And then I take my prescribed medication to keep the voices out of my head. Creatine, natural man's holy grail. So 5 grams a day keeps the hose to stay. But my mom wanted me to say something at the end of my videos, so I'm gonna say it. Until next time, stay fitting.